Hola amigos, bienvenidos a otro episodio de Charlas en Marcha con Kunes. Y hoy estoy aquí con mi amigo Kevin Bañuelos. Kevin, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿cómo está usted?
Bien, bien, ¿listo para salir con nosotros?
Sí, sí.
Bueno, pues a ver, ¿qué es lo que vamos a ver hoy?
Tenemos un 2025 Ford Explorer nivel ST. Es un nivel deportivo que tienen los Explorers.
Ok, so este es un vehículo que tiene toda la potencia y todo el poder, así que vamos todos juntos. Let's go check it out. It's going to be a really nice ride, all right? See you guys soon. Buenas tardes amigos, aquí estoy con mi amigo Kevin en otro episodio de Charlas en Marcha con Kunes. Kevin, David Bañuelos, ¿verdad?
Bañuelos, sí.
¿De dónde eres?
Yo soy de California, Los Ángeles, pero mi mamá y mi padre son de México, de Michoacán, exactamente en Jalisco, es donde nacieron, y los vinimos para acá, a California.
Oh, wow, de California hasta para que sepa todo el mundo, estamos en Sterling, Illinois. Mi amigo trabaja en de Sterling Ford, en la Kunes de la Sterling Ford. Y ya va a cumplir tu primer año ahí, ¿verdad?
Sí, ya para el próximo mes va a ser un año que tengo ahí.
Qué rápido.
Todo bien rápido se fue el año.
Ya, pero lo conocí, estaba más pequeño que yo, ahora está más alto que yo. No, hoy la razón por la cual estamos juntos es porque yo quería, primero, que tú me enseñaras un poquito más sobre los vehículos que ahorita a ti te están gustando bastante, the vehicles that you're most excited about. Give me a good overview of them. And, today we are on, this is a Ford Explorer, but ST.
It's a 2025 Ford Explorer ST. So with the ST, it's the performance package of the Explorer line. You got the V6 motor in it, a little more of the fancier details, fully equipped. You got massage seating, backup motion sensors, your full 9 yards, all the bells and whistles you can think about. Really great and practical. Whether it's, a daily driver that you're doing, by yourself or a family SUV, third row seating, everything that you could possibly think about.
It's pretty nice. And I can tell you right now, I haven't driven a Ford in some time. And this is amazing. Mi llanta se siente bien fuerte, se siente que tiene buen control. Sí. ¿En qué forma tú dirías? Which way would you think that, okay, so for a person like me that, doesn't have a big family, but I have a nice-sized dog, a cat, and obviously we live here. I live in Wisconsin, so we're getting a lot of snow all the time. Yeah. This would be a good vehicle.
Yeah, so this vehicle, four-wheel drive, you got different compatibilities with it as well. You can put it in snow mode, when that deep snow comes around or heavy terrains come out. You can put it in deep snow mode, you can put it in sport mode, off-road mode, all types of different modes, and it'll switch up the compatibility on the drivetrain for you to make sure you're safe on the road, regardless of what's on the ground, of course.
Mira, you grew up in California.
Mm-hmm.
You're in Miami.
Okay.
Why are we here? There's one that is going on. It is starting to get cold, but you know what? I'm really happy because when you have vehicles like this, it does make things a little bit safer, right? Of course. But yeah, I still try. I get it all the time. It's like, why would you come from the beautiful tropical air to
something like seasonal like this? I feel like I say, our life chooses the route we want to go with. Me, of course, my mom wanted to come to Illinois. I'm not sure the reasoning behind it, but I don't blame it, I love this place, and I'm sure, you've been around here, at least from Wisconsin.
I've had Sterling for quite some time now.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I love this little community. It's great. Like, it's got everything.
Yeah, it has everything you can possibly think about. Sterling's big, too. Got a lot of jobs. Definitely a good community here. A lot of people definitely love this area because it's also peaceful.
Yeah.
Depending on the certain public areas you're in, but
I mean, every time that I've been here, and everywhere I go, it's a restaurant or, just taking a drive, trying out the new vehicles with you guys. It's really just so welcoming and so much fun. And, it's one of my favorite places to come visit, to be honest. Right. So usually I force Roman to do these things, but you know, we were talking, I was like, this is great for you because yes, you've been here for a year, but you've done so much already, right? Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've learned a lot. You know, whether it's just normal stuff with, you know, random people I meet, the community coming around. We've just had our trunk or treat that just happened this past month.
okay.
You know, it's also a local Halloween get together. Kids and, you know, family come out, got some food.
The bouncy castle and everything.
Bounce at Castle, yeah. Decorated in the back of the vehicles a little bit. So, you know, we definitely like to have a warm welcome to our dealership. And, you know, putting out there for the community to come around, helping them out and stuff like that is a big thing that we like to do here. So,
Yeah, that seemed pretty cool. I was watching it. Fortunately, I was out of town when that was happening, but I that seemed really fun. You know, what other events you guys have coming up too?
I'd have to get with Roman, definitely. I'm not sure.
I know you guys do a lot of stuff to help family, and I mean, we know that.
Our giveaways, you know, I'm sure, I think we have, you know, food giveaways, like a banquet going out. I have to definitely get some more information on that, but I know, you know, Kunes likes to give away food, you know, Thanksgiving time and Christmas and stuff like that. So
That's right. That's really nice. No, so let me talk a little bit more about this guy because I'm telling you now, like I said, I haven't driven a Ford in a bit, and I'm just blown away right now. The technology in here is pretty nice, but it's also very simple, and you're not gonna have a problem getting into it right away.
No, it's all hands on.
It's very intuitive.
Yep. So it's all hands on, and they try and make it easy as can be for every customer that comes out and explores one. Everything through the infotainment screen. Of course, you got all your AC controls and stuff like that. You know, your navigation right up front, so you know exactly where you're at. This vehicle comes with your Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth, standard stuff now. This, you know, the Android Auto.
You know, it's standard stuff, but I'll tell you right now, it's our everyday thing. Whether you have an Android or you have an Apple phone, you want to make sure you go with what your comfortable with.
Right, exactly. And it has all, you know, all the abilities to do whatever you need it to do. Like we were just talking about, you know, different terrains and stuff like that. Definitely good on, you know, whether you're going off-road or on the snow, or even on the highway, you still get really good gas mileage. Like I'm saying, you know, with the family, whether it's just you or, you know, your girlfriend, the dog, like you said, you have plenty of room in the back for them. You can drop all the seats completely down to give you that extra space in the trunk.
That's right.
Which is really sweet, you know, especially when you have the dog cage or anything like that in the back, or if you have them roaming around.
Well, you know, being coming from Latino families, we roll pretty big.
That's right. Yeah.
So in some cases, we have grandma and grandpa that are going to be along for the ride. Quite a bit, actually, especially if you have grandkids. They're always going to be around the grandkids. Is this a good vehicle for them? Would you recommend? Or?
Oh, yes. You see, I've had Explorers myself personally. I've had 2 already. Best vehicles I've ever owned, hands down. I'm not even coming from the Ford employee aspect, of course. Even before I started working here, I love these vehicles. You have everything that I can think of that you possibly need.
Yeah.
As a daily driver, you have the space, you still have the luxury, you have the speed, all the practical functionalities that, you know, you need nowadays to, you know, drive, you know, get to places, and the third row seating that comes with the vehicle.
Yeah.
You know, it's always something big with a lot of, you know, especially with medium-sized families or even extended families, you always have enough room to squeeze people.
Abuelo, abuela, tío, tía. They're all visiting for the holidays. We got somewhere to go, right?
Of course.
What do you guys do here in Sterling for the holidays? Is there like somewhere downtown that people go to, and you know, or is there like a place to go see lights or?
Yeah, so I'm actually in Dixon right now myself.
Okay, that's where I live. That's really cool. So it's cute.
Yep. So we, you know, I know in Dixon we have our little walks, you know, Christmas walks that come around. Sterling does too, I'm pretty sure. You know, they walk across the bridge. It shuts, you know, in town, downtown. They shut it down for a little bit. You know, have, you know, people out there, carolers, little shops up. All the shops in the community open up, have their little decorations around, music playing, food, all that type of stuff, lights everywhere. So it's a really nice environment, especially downtown Dixon. They have a lot of stuff that goes around. You got prizes that you can win and stuff like that. So it's a really neat experience, especially, you know, come Christmas time and stuff like that.
That small town feel, but yet you're not so far away from like the big city library. Right out here. Right.
About an hour away either side.
Yeah, that's right. So, Kunes, you guys are, the location here is in Sterling. How do the people find you? Like, what's the easiest way to find you? How do they get a hold of you? They want to talk to you, especially if you speak Spanish. Si habla español, no habla inglés, ¿cómo te pueden hablar contigo?
So I have a lot of different things, social media out there. If you look up my name, Kevin Bañuelos, I'm sure you'll find me. You look up our store. We have, a lot of different stuff online that I'm sure you can directly coordinate us to the
Website?
Yep, so our website, Kunes Ford of Sterling.
That's easy.
Just look it up. It'll tell you the exact location, our number on there. If you did want to reach us, reach out to any of us, you can give us a call at the 815-625-6300 number. That'll directly.
This guy's got it. He knows he's got it all memorized. So, guys, this is why, Kevin's only been with Kunes for a year, but, he's just come a very long way. And did you do sales before this or no?
No, it's my first time fully indulging into sales.
How did you even get into it?
Actually, I've had it in mind, on the back burner, trying new things. As I'm only 21 years old, I like to explore every type of possible job there is out there. Sales has always been something I've thought about. Had a friend who actually worked here at the Ford store, and then he told me, hey, we have an opening. I was like, why not just give it a try? It won't hurt. I can only grow from here and learn from here. So I just, shot my chance and gladly Roman, our old general manager, gave me the opportunity, and now we're here.
Yeah, no, that's great. One of the things that I love about going to your guys' store is that there's always a lot of energy in it, and there's a no trope, but it's a reality. It's like you don't go to a restaurant that's empty. You go to the one that's busy, and it's having a good time. And I really do believe that, and that's one thing that's unique about Kunes. People aren't there uncomfortably. They're there to enjoy the moment of purchasing their car.
Exactly.
And it's one of those things where I think we've got something that's a little bit different, but it's much easier when people see it themselves. So, all right, guys, we are going to circle back, but I just want to say thank you for checking out another Charlas en Marcha con Kunes. Y muchas gracias, mi amigo. Te agradezco por estar con nosotros.
Muchas gracias también a usted por tenerme aquí.
Bueno, y nos vemos pronto, amigos. Gracias.
Adiós.